Hey my friends, welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking and stopping by. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a few of the best investments I feel like you could make in your 20s. Giving my advice, what I think are the best things for return, and how you can make the most out of your 20s and make the most impact for your future and on others. So let's not waste any more time. Number one is a business of any sort. So I put this as number one because you are in control of it. It's not like working a job or something like that. It's a process that you can control, that you can start, that can earn you income. See, I could put other things before that you could put money into, but I think this is like the first one you should focus on, honestly, because it's a process that you control. There's no cap, no limit, and it's the best way to move forward. And there's so many ways to do this in 2022, but I think it's just a great place to start, and there's many different businesses you can pursue. So I think the possibilities are endless. Number two is real estate or any sort of properties. Now, the great thing about real estate is, well, the first thing I want to say about real estate is it's very hard to get into right now because the markets are so high in most places and everything's overinflated in the real estate market. So depending on your personal finances at this moment, it might honestly not be a great time to do so. Having said that, it's an appreciating asset, meaning that from the time you buy it, it'll appreciate over time in value rather than something like a car that goes down in value as soon as you buy it. This, on average, goes up over time, and that's the whole goal here. And if you own a rental property, you can rent it out to people and you can use their money to pay down your mortgage and then pay yourself with a little bit, whatever is left over after you pay the mortgage and all the other expenses associated with the property. So it can create some cash flow for you there, which is a very nice benefit of this. If you are in a location you feel like you're going to live for a long time and you got the money to do so, it might honestly be the best thing to just buy a place you're going to live and pay a mortgage rather than throwing your money away at rent. Now, renting can be very useful, and you're not always throwing your money away with renting. It depends on your circumstance, and sometimes it's better to rent because you save more money because there's other expenses associated with owning a property. But I believe that if you're going to be in a place for a while and you know you're going to be there, why not? And you got the money to do so, why not? And those are just my personal thoughts on it. Number three is index funds. Other than a retirement account, I think they're a really great separate thing to invest in a brokerage, just because broad selection of stocks. You're not like choosing single stocks and it's not as risky. You're just kind of putting money in like a fund that's a wide selection of stocks. There's less risk associated and typically better returns. Based upon what I've read, it's about 8 to 10%. Don't quote me on that. Based upon how the market has returned in past, that's kind of what it looks like. So it's really great with that diversification. It's got a really great return and it's pretty stable investment for the long term if you want to put your money in there and withdraw it later to collect that profit. And lastly, I want to talk about number four, investing in yourself. Oftentimes when I think about investments and what's the best thing to put your money in, I often go back to, okay, so, the best investment, you can put your money into, the stock market or real estate and all those things like I just talked about. And those are great investments. But, excluding the business part, because I think that's excellent because you can make your own income. It kind of falls into a category of this, but investing in yourself, probably the best investment. And I think this because if you grow yourself and it helps you see the world in a better way. It can typically help you make more money. It just helps you become a better person that can provide more and has a better mindset and making you more successful financially because of that. So, some examples, going to college. Not many people, people these days frown upon it, but going to college for something that is a high-paying career or is going to give you skills to start a business or go into a career that's very lucrative is a great investment. There's very high-paying careers that you can't do without college, and going there, get to that point, going from making $20K a year to 80 to 100 in a career you couldn't otherwise have done without going to school for. Now, I do believe that there's pointless courses and classes you go to college for that and pointless degrees that you made that don't really get you ahead in that way. But I think there are a lot of degrees that do get you there. I think this is often overlooked, but that's a great way, and taking online courses or hiring a coach or a mentor to help you to get to where you want to be. I just think it's the best investment because it grows you financially, but emotionally as well, mentally, your mindset, and overall wisdom. And that's why I believe it's one of the best investments you could possibly make. Okay, guys, that is it. I know that was kind of short and just a few, and there's many other things, but I really just wanted to focus on the few staple investments that I think are the best. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, leave a like and comment down below your feedback. Share what you thought. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.